Hello everyone, welcome to Nelson School online education program Learn Better. So today we'll be beginning with active and passive voice. Active and passive voice. Voice is a form of a verb that helps us to identify whether the sentence is in active or in passive voice. Two terms we have seen related to it, subject and the object. The verb is the doing word. Okay, it performs the action. Now the doer of the action, the one who performs the action, is called the subject of the sentence, and the receiver of the action, the one who receives the action, is called the object of the sentence. The definition: active and passive voice. When the doer of the action is placed first and the receiver of the action is placed last, that type of sentence is called a sentence in the active voice. And when the receiver of the action is placed first and the doer of the action is placed last, or in other words, when you can say there is utmost importance paid to the receiver of the action or the sub-object of the action, that voice is called the passive voice. This pronoun table also we have seen. Okay, I, when it is used in the subject, it becomes me in the object. We as a subject becomes us in the object. You as a subject remains you as the object. He as the subject changes to him as the object. She, subject, changes to her as the object. It as a subject remains it as the object. They as a subject changes to them as an object. Now that was the recap. These are the things that we have to clear now, or in the full chapter of active and passive voice, these are the things that we have to clear it. So very first thing, we have to learn transforming the active voices to the passive voice and vice versa, passive to active. But first we learn only transforming active to passive voice. And as you all know, before that we clear the terms. So what is the transformation? Transforming or the transformation is a thing in which you change the one form of a sentence to the other form of a sentence without changing its meaning. That is called the transformation. In short, you can say the process of transforming or changing one form of a sentence to the other form of a sentence is called the transformation of sentence. In this chapter, we'll transform active voice to the passive voice without changing its meaning, and vice versa, passive to active without changing its meaning. We have to clear 8 subtenses, as I've already taught to you in the previous session. There are 8 subtenses, totally 12, but only 8 could be possible. Next, we have to learn transforming of active to passive voice using imperative sentences. Last but not the least, we have to learn using modals, modal auxiliaries, can, could, may, might, shall, should. Then sentences that begin with let. These are the contents, or these are the things that we are going to clear in active to passive transformation. We'll begin stepwise. The first step is to dealing with 8 subtenses. There are 2 methods. You'll come across 2 methods when you change the active voice in the passive voice. First is an assertive kind of a sentence, and the other one is an interrogative kind of a sentence. As we all know, assertive sentences are of 2 kinds: affirmative sentences and negative sentences, and interrogative. So these are the things that you are going to learn for each subtense. For each subtense, we shall see both the methods, that is interchanging active to passive assertive and interchanging active to passive interrogative. For each tense, we shall learn both the methods as they are mentioned. Assertive, so we'll start with, say for example, first subtense, simple present. So negative sentences, simple present, active to passive. Affirmative sentences, simple present, active to passive. Interrogative sentences, simple present, active to passive. Let us begin only with the simple tenses. As we all know, simple form, simple present, simple past, and simple future. Today in this session we are only going to clear simple present tense. active to passive simple present but with the affirmative sentence. So what is the formation? What are the formulas for the active and the passive voice? So when we go through the formula of active, that includes S. S stands for subject, V1 stands for verb in its first form, O stands for object. So active voice will have subject, then verb in its first form and object. Passive voice will have object, then am, is, are, as I've taught you in the table. Then the verb in the first form will be changed into the third form, because passive voice, all verbs should be in its third forms. Fourth step, that you have to add by, and then you have to add the subject at the last. Rules to convert active to passive, simple present tense, affirmative sentences. Once I'll read the rules and then we'll put it into the practice one by one. The first step you have to go is for the box the subject, underline the verb and circle the object. Then bring the object at the beginning. Then add am, is, are and the verb in its third form. Fourth step is to add by, and fifth step is to take the subject at the end. Let us put these rules into practice. Just read the first statement. She writes a story. So who is performing the action? She. Which action is she performing? Writes. Who is the receiving the action, or who is the receiver of the action? Object, that is a story. First step we have done. See, we have boxed the subject, that is she. We have underlined the verb, that is writes, and I have circled the object, that is a story. Now bring the object at the beginning. Now see the answer part. I have brought the object a story at the first. Okay, so my second step is also cleared. Add am, is, are as per the need. If my subject is a story, it's singular, so it will be is. Then bring the verb into its third form. Writes, first remove s, then change that first form of the verb into third form. Write, wrote, written. So it becomes written. Fourth step is to add by, that I have added. And fifth step is to take the subject at the end. Now pronoun table also we have seen. She changes to her. So the sentence in total will be a story is written by her. Go for the next statement. Mr. Mohan needs urgent requirement of raw materials. Okay. So who is the subject? Mr. Mohan, as I have already put a box at Mr. Mohan, which is the verb needs. Okay. What is the object? What does Mr. Mohan need? So he needs urgent requirement of raw materials. This full could be considered as your object. Second step is finished. Now we'll go for the third step. Add am, is, are. And I have to bring urgent requirement of raw materials ahead. I'm not talking about raw materials. I'm talking about the requirement of raw materials. So my object is in its singular form. Okay. After bringing the object ahead, you have to add am, is, are. Don't get confused with materials and put are. You have to see urgent requirement. I am talking about the requirement of raw materials and not only raw materials. Okay. So it will be urgent requirement of raw materials is, because it is requirement. So it is. You have to bring that verb into its third form. Remove s first. Need, needed, needed. So I have to add is needed. Add fourth step by and take the subject at the end, Mr. Mohan. So in total the answer will be urgent requirement of raw materials is needed by Mr. Mohan. Rules to convert active to passive, simple present, affirmative, the thing that we have already done. At this side, left hand side corner, you can see rules are laid down. We'll follow the same rules because we are yet doing with affirmative sentences only. Just read number 3. Parents bring up the children. First step, box the subject, parents. Okay. What is your verb? Bring. Can you see a small flower at the screen? That is preposition. So we usually flower the preposition. Now preposition will always follow the verb, though it is in its first form or it is in its third form, though it is used in active voice or used in passive voice. And then you have to circle the object, that is the children. Now bring the object ahead, the children. Third step, add am, is, are. Because it is the children, so I am going to add are. Okay. Now third form of the verb you have to put. V3 is written, so third form of the verb, bring, brought, brought. So it is brought. As I have told you that preposition always follows the verb. So brought up. Now fourth step, add by, that I have added by. And fifth step, to take the subject at the end, the parents. So in short, the sentence will be the children are brought up by the parents. Look at the fourth statement. They like thriller movies. Who is the subject now? They. Okay, so I have box they. What do they like? Thriller movies becomes the object. And what action is performed? The action of liking something. So like is your verb. First step is over. Go for the second step. Bring the object at the beginning. So object is thriller movies. Bring it at the beginning. It is plural. So you will add are. If it is singular, you will add is. Okay. So after adding are, now bring that verb into third form. So it changes like, liked, liked. So I have written are, liked. Fourth step, add by. And fifth step, take the subject at the end. Now my subject is the third person pronoun, that is they. Now they changes to them. So in short, the answer would be thriller movies are liked by them. We'll begin with the next step, how to transform the active to passive voice with simple present tense when your sentence is a negative sentence. Now as I've taught you in the table that we have to take the help of do and does in the simple present tense if the sentence is negative or the interrogative. So in that case, the formation of active voice will be subject, the S stands for subject. Do or does will be written because we have to use the negative word not. Okay. Then verb will be in its first form and finally the object. Fine. Now in passive voice, the object comes first as it is. Now I have to replace do or does with am, is, are. And not will be brought same, in the same manner down. If it is do not, it will change to am or is not. If it is does not, that depends, it will change to is not or are not. Not will not change the position. Then that verb in the first form, you will change into its third form. Fourth step, as we add by. And fifth step, to take the subject at the end. This is the formation of active and passive voice when your sentence is simple present negative. Rules to convert the active to passive voice, simple present tenses with negative sentences. I'll just read the rules laid down. Box the subject, underline the verb and circle the object. Bring the object at the beginning. Okay, this first two steps will remain same. Add am, is, are plus not. Why? Because negative word is used already. And then you have to add the third form of the verb. Fourth step is to add by. And fifth step is to take the subject at the end. There's a note that is descript, that is do or does gets replaced with am, is, are as per the need. Read the first statement. Roma does not adore kids. Now who is the subject? Roma. So I have put a box, okay, which is the verb does not adore. The verb actually is does adore. Okay, but because it's the use of negative word over here, so we'll underline it. Who is the receiver of the action or the object? Kids. So you have to circle the kids. Now first step is over. Second step, bring the object at the beginning. So I have brought the object at the beginning, kids. Third step, add am, is, are. Now it's kids, so I'll add are. Okay. And then bring not. Not is down, same. Okay. Then you have to use the third form of the verb. Adore, adored, adored. That I have already used. Fourth step is to add by. That I have used by. Fifth step is to take the subject at the end. So the subject is taken at the end, that is Roma. So the answer will be kids are not adored by Roma. Go for the next sentence. We do not watch thriller movies. So first you have to box the subject, that is we. So we have done it. Then underline the verb do not watch. We do not watch what? We do not watch thriller movies. That becomes my object. Second step, bring the object ahead, that is thriller movies. Third step, add am is are. Because it is movies, so you will add are. Not, you will bring in the same manner down. Now you have to change the verb into its third form. So your verb is watch. That will change to watch, watched, watched. So it becomes are not watched. Okay. Fourth step, add by that I have added. Now my subject is the pronoun. First person plural pronoun. So we changes to us. So the answer would be thriller movies are not watched by us. In both the statements you might have seen that I have changed do or does with either of the am, is, are. Next statement number 3. The managers do not ignore the mistakes. Now who is the subject? The manager. So I have to put a box. Which action is performed? Do not ignore. What is the subject? You have to circle it. The mistakes. Okay. Once it is done, bring the object ahead. The mistakes. Then add am is are. Okay. You have to replace do. Because it is mistakes, so I'll put are. If it is mistake, I'll put is. Okay. The not is to be brought same manner down. Then you have to change the verb into its third form. So ignore, ignored, ignored. Okay. Fourth step is to add by. I have added by. Then fifth step is to take the subject at the end. My subject is the managers. So the managers will be taken at the end. That is, the mistakes are not ignored by the managers. Number 4. Mr. Madhavan does not make the questionnaire properly. The subject is Mr. Madhavan. Action, verb or the verb does not make. The object is the questionnaire. Properly is actually the adverb. Okay. So Mr. Madhavan does not make what? Mr. Madhavan does not make the questionnaire properly. Okay. So it will be bring the object ahead. Now I have brought the object ahead. The questionnaire is ahead now. Okay. Add am is are. Because it is questionnaire, so it will be is. Okay. Not will be brought down in the same manner. Now you have to change the verb make into its third form, that is make, made, made. Okay. Then add the adverb if you want. The questionnaire is not made properly. Okay. Now add, because that's an extra word. Add by, fourth step. So I have added by. Take the subject at the end. So Mr. Madhavan at the end. So it will become the questionnaire is not made properly by Mr. Madhavan. You can even write the questionnaire is not made by Mr. Madhavan properly. It is an extra word. It is an adverb. You can place it anywhere. Active to passive, simple present, but with the interrogative sentences. So what is the formation of active voice? WH, that stands for WH questions like who, whom, whose, what, where, when, which. V1, verb into its first form. O, object. Passive voice, WH. Then am, is, are, as it is sine qua non. For a simple present passive voice to have am, is, are. Then you have to put the object ahead. Then you have to put the verb into its third form. And then by, and then subject. Rules for changing active to passive interrogative sentences. I'll just read the rules laid down. Box the subject, underline the verb and circle the object. It is as it is with the first one only. You have to use a triangle to highlight the question words like who, whose, whom, which, what, when, etc. So you can see on the screen I have triangled those WH words. Begin passive voice with the question word. Okay, when you're writing, you have to begin with the question word only. It means you don't have to do anything, don't have to deal with that particular verb and use same as it is written. Then you have to use the verbs am, is, are immediately after the question words. And as a hint, I could say that WH questions or WH words are best friends with helping verbs. So WH and helping verbs are best friends. Because they are best friends, they could not be aparted. Just keep it in the mind that whenever you add WH, beside WH you should add a helping verb only, because both of them are best friends. Okay, then bring the object ahead. Okay, put action verb beside it in third form, add by, take the subject at the end and put the question mark. These laid down rules will be putting into practice step by step. Now go for number 1. Who checks the reports daily? Okay, I am asking you the question, who checks? That means I myself don't know who is the subject. So in this case, the subject goes missing and a slight alteration comes, who changes to by whom. Okay, because by is always used. By is a preposition that is used with the doer of the action, because we don't know the doer of the action with who. Because I myself don't know who checks. Okay, so who will change to by whom. Okay, and in that case the subject goes missing. Which is the verb? Checks. Okay, which is the object? The reports. Fine, daily is an extra word. Because you don't have the subject, as I have told you, slight alteration you have to make. Who changes to by whom. Okay, I have told you WH is a best friend with whom? Helping verb. You will put the helping verb looking at the object. Why? Because you have to bring the object ahead. See number 5 I have written. Bring the object ahead. Your object is the reports. Plural. So you will write are. So by whom, WH plus helping verb. See, WH plus helping verb. By whom are, now bring the object, the reports, checks, remove S, change it into third form, ED. So check, checked, checked. So by whom are the reports checked daily? You have to put the question mark at the end. Now number 2, who boils the potatoes for the stuffing? Okay, now again it is who, so in that case the subject goes missing again. Okay, so we won't have the subject in this case. Where is the verb? Boils. And what is the object? The potatoes. Only the potatoes is not the object. It is the potatoes for the stuffing. Fine. So who will change to by whom? Now I have to add am, is, are, because helping verbs are the best friend with WH. Questions. So I am talking about the potatoes, so it will be are. So by whom are. Now I have to bring the object ahead. The potatoes for the stuffing. Okay, and then you have to take the verb into its third form, that is boil, boiled, boiled. So it will become by whom are the potatoes for the stuffing boiled. We'll see the next statement. Why do you dominate her? Okay, now in this case, because there is no who, so in that case you could have your subject. So who is the subject? You are dominating. So you is the subject, dominate is the verb, her is receiving the action, so it is the object. Now can you find the WH on the screen? Yes. So that you have to put a triangle. So first 2 steps are well known, solved. Number 3 is to begin the passive voice with the question word. I'll begin the passive voice with the question verb as it is told. Why? Okay, now WH is the best friend with helping verb. Now that depends which object you are bringing ahead. You are going to bring her ahead. Now when she changes to her, likewise her will also change to she. You are bringing she ahead. So it is singular, so you are going to use is. So there's a pair, WH and is. Okay, best friends. Now bring the object ahead, that is she. Then change the verb into its third form, that is dominate, dominated, dominated. Fine. Fourth, the next step is to add by, by. That I have added by, and then take the subject at the end. So you becomes you, and you has no change. So you remains you. So the answer would be why is she dominated by you. Next, where does she keep the books? Now again you could have the subject in this case. So subject she. Okay. Verb does keep. Okay. Object the books. Now question word where. You have to put a triangle. So once these highlightings are done, then begin the passive voice with the word. Step number 3. So I have began the passive voice with the verb WH only. Okay. Next, use the verbs am, is, are. Now I have to use either of them, and because do, does gets replaced with am, is, are. Now it depends what you have to bring it ahead now. You are going to bring the books ahead. Okay, so it is plural. So you have to use are. So WH and helping verb best friends together. See. Okay. So where are the books? You have already removed does. You have already cut. You have replaced it. Now change the verb into its third form. Keep, kept, kept. I have used it. Seventh step is to add by. That also I have used it. Okay. She changes to her. So her. So it will be where are the books kept by her. This is a worksheet which consists of the 6 statements. Okay. It's a mixed exercise, a mixed kind of worksheet with those of the affirmative, negative and even interrogative. Okay. This worksheet you are supposed to solve it in your rough book and not in the fair book. The answers to this worksheet will be given to you in the next presentation in the video form and also in the PDF form. So that makes it quite easy for you to go through it. Okay. The video form and the PDF form will be sent to you in the next session. Thank you.